Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Today I want to talk about why do celebrities like Tom Hanks and his wife Rita, and also the Prime Minister of the UK Boris Johnson, why they bounce back from the COVID-19 so fast. First of all, I'm gonna give you my opinion why I think they bounce back from COVID-19 so fast because they never had it. I don't think Boris, Tom Hanks, his wife, that dude, I don't know what that black dude name, Igris or something like that. I don't think he had it. No, the rest of the celebrities, the guy from Hawaii 5 I don't think they had it. You know, the best way, when people start taking all this serious, when it came that NBA player had it. Yeah. When they said the NBA star had COVID-19, people started taking it serious then. You know why? Us Americans and people around the world, we need to hear. I had to make sure the sound was right. Yeah. Most Americans, most people around the world, they don't take anything serious until they hear that a celebrity have it, their favorite NBA star, their major league player, NASCAR driver, hockey player. Oh, when they start hearing the names that's familiar with they see on TV, we start taking it serious. Then don't you know the guy who worked for CNN who have COVID-19? He was in a movie in the early 2000s with Lawrence Fishburne, I think. It was called not pandemic. It was something dealing with a pandemic. And the same speech he gave on that movie, it's the same speech he gave on CNN. Like everything they said on that movie about don't touch somebody, don't shake nobody's hand, stay social distance, wash your hand, all that stuff. The same thing they said on that movie, the same thing they're saying in the media right now. And then with him playing that role in that movie, what the coincidence that he's so-called diagnosed with COVID-19. With all these superstars, all these celebrities, all these uh, political figures, why it been announced that they have COVID-19, but you never seen an image of them going to the hospital or coming from the hospital. Y'all know how TMZ do it. Come on. TMZ, they get footage that no other media people can get. And TMZ ain't released nothing showing that Kevin or Durant. They ain't showing nothing about Kevin Durant leaving the hospital. Because I think it was early March when they said 4 teammates from the New Jersey Nets, not New Jersey no more, but Brooklyn Nets were diagnosed with COVID-19. TMZ didn't release no news clipping, no video of them coming out the hospital or going to the hospital, no police report. Then you heard about the owner of the New York Knicks. He's supposed to have the COVID-19. You ain't see no media. You ain't see no clips. You ain't see nothing. Then we all know we heard about Tom Hanks and his wife Rita. They supposed to have COVID-19 down in Australia. TMZ everywhere. Media everywhere. Why are we not seeing these pictures or videos of these celebrities coming out the hospital. Wow, we not. I'd like to know. Was TMZ off at that time when the celebrities went? TMZ never be off. TMZ be at people places on Christmas. I'm beginning to, I was one of the people started talking about COVID-19 when the CDC started bringing people to the airport to monitor people's fever. Now I'm beginning to think COVID-19 is not as serious as they saying it is. I know it sounds strange coming from me for the people who don't heard this video. I'm beginning to think COVID-19 is not as serious as they say it is. Because as you seeing, like, it was just one doctor talking. That doctor was saying these people could have died from their complications. Like, when they said at risk, high risk. The COVID-19 is as contagious and as dangerous as it is. I think healthy people will be dying too. Why the celebrities ain't dying? Tom Hanks, like if he ain't in his 70s, he close to being in his 70s. Isn't he one of the people they said could die from COVID-19? His age range, he bounced back quick. He bounced back so fast. He did Saturday Night Live. He was a host on Saturday Night Live just a few weeks ago. He was on 14-day quarantine for COVID-19. In New York, they said it's supposed to be the epicenter of the United States COVID-19 cases. So Tom Hanks was allowed to just scroll into NBC, host the show like nothing. Like, hey, dude, you need to be away from here. Why are you why you survived COVID-19 and then you go into the epicenter of COVID-19 in the United States? I know I wouldn't. If I just so-called survive COVID-19, I would set up shop there and I wouldn't come home. I wouldn't go nowhere until everything calm down. That's just my opinion. These older celebrities bounce back. Bam. The whole time they on quarantine, you never hear they going to the hospital. The whole time they on quarantine, they still on social media. They still getting their day by day. Like, oh, don't worry about it. I think they do like ISIS or whatever his name is. He from London, the black guy. They're saying, oh no, his wife got COVID-19 now because she wants to stay away from him. Come on. I love my sweetie. If she got COVID-19, they tell me to stay away from her. I see her in 15 days. Ain't gonna be like, oh baby, come on. If you go down, I'm going down too. So that's what I'm saying. I think we get Magic Johnson all over again. I know. Oh, you can't say Magic Johnson name. But all those people who grew up who were around in the early 90s when they said Magic Johnson had HIV. That when all these HIV commercials started coming out, this and that, because they had a face. They had a celebrity face of HIV. 30 plus years later, Magic Johnson, one of the doing Magic Johnson about 300 pounds. Either they don't have, even though they got a cure, even they got a cure for HIV, or Magic Johnson never had it in the first place. So there was a lot of people suspicious about Magic Johnson supposed to having HIV. Cause around about the same time he was diagnosed with HIV, his wife Cookie gave birth to their last child. You know, the only thing they need when they bring no athletes out, bring no celebrities out, bring them politicians out saying they got it, now the panic start. That when everybody just went crazy buying toilet tissue and paper towels. Still don't know why they did that. The place I work at, they bring in toilet tissue all the time to be shipped out to the stores. Paper towels come in every day to be shipped out to the store. Even the media could release that statement saying, why is they panicking over toilet tissue and paper towel when toilet tissue and paper towel are made in the United States and Mexico? Ain't like the toilet tissue and the paper towel got to be shipped from overseas. It made in North America. But you know who didn't stop them from panicking and getting on toilet tissue and paper towel? It changed doing stores. These Family Dollars, no, they ain't stopping it. They ain't telling us, hey, we about to get another shipping in. No, they ain't said, hey, we about to get another shipment in tomorrow. Y'all chill out. Y'all have to get all this toilet paper. Nope. They showed one white lady up in, I think she was like in Gwinnett County in Georgia, that she had bought so many boxes of tissue as it came in. You know what the store did? The store sold every one of them to them. They had someone on camera trying to bash them. Why are you buying all this tissue and paper towel like that? Like shit. That woman could have kept that argument quick. Damn. Cause the damn store sold it to me. Oh, I got it. Once again, back to old dude who bought out that darn hand sanitizer. That entrepreneur. I still support that dude. The stores, all them stores sold that man all them hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer being made. Them coming from the hand sanitizer, they getting 200 to 300% of profit with this in their quarter. In this quarter. The new quarter just started this month in April. Don't you know how many 50 wealthy people who got more wealthier in just 3 months because people going around panicking, buying all that hand sanitizer and buying all that darn tissue? Just because they seen a celebrity get it. You paid attention to the news. You already knew COVID-19 is supposed to have been around ever since December. But as soon as I can't think of that dude name that played for Denver. Soon as they say he had it, people like, oh shit, I'm about to take this junk serious. But people weren't panicking yet. So they had to go ahead and bring out the Top Gun like Tom Hanks. Because, you know, that dude in Denver, like, okay. He played for the NBA, but we really don't know him like that. So they had to bring out Tom Hanks for the older Caucasian people. They had to bring out the Isis Ellis, whatever his name is, for the black people, because, you know, a lot of them black women like that dude. So they had to bring him out. Then they're like, oh, shit. They ain't panicking like I thought they were going to panic. So they had to go get Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant and 4 Knicks players. They said 4 Knicks players. They ain't even released the other 3 players' names. They just released Kevin Durant's name. The mask out here, people. It's so nasty. You know, The Prime Minister of the UK just last Friday was rushed in the ICU. No, last Sunday, make it so bad. Last Sunday, 7 days ago, they put out the Prime Minister of the UK was rushed in ICU for complications from the coronavirus. Tuesday, he was released from the ICU. Like, that's a damn quick bounce back, ain't it? They said he wasn't on a respirator. That was a quick bounce back, people. That's a quick bounce back. And I know, have y'all seen them videos that people from all over the world sending out? How they just rolling up to the hospital and all this stuff you see on the news, there's nothing going on as they capture the image. I know like 4 or 5 people in New York were at different hospitals showing like, hey, this is the hospital in Manhattan. There ain't nothing going on. This is a hospital in Brooklyn. There ain't nothing going on. They're going around showing different hospitals. Then they show hospital over in Germany. Like, ain't nothing happening. They were showing how empty the waiting room was. One guy in Germany asked one of the medical people, like, hey, y'all been very busy? One of the nurses or doctor said, no, it's, it's normal. It's hard. It should be hard to scare people around the world now with so much social media, with so many people who can put out information. They only can suppress so much. They only can suppress it. If you can't get on through Facebook, they go to Instagram. They stop it on Instagram and go to Twitter. Stop it on Twitter. They just Zoom a whole bunch of people. And YouTube, same. It's so many different avenues now that people showing around the world saying, this not happening like they saying it happened. And then how they saying some people dying from the coronavirus? Some people dying from a heart attack and they have a cold. And in that cold, they're saying, oh, got the coronavirus. Of course you're going to have a coronavirus if you had a cold. You know that when they say you die from the coronavirus, a coronavirus complication, they never said which one. They never said it's from the flu. They ain't saying it from the cold. They ain't saying it from, what else come with it? Pneumonia. They never said which strain of the coronavirus that they had in the system. They just said the coronavirus. I don't want to be one of the conspiracy people. But the more and more I find out information on this stuff, the more and more I feel like a money grab going on. You see that? You might haven't seen that interview when they told the mayor from New York, hey, you better release 400. You better receive 400 respirators. And the mayor said, what are we gonna do with that? Or where we gonna put that? Nasty, man. It's so nasty. You don't know. You already know we can't trust we can't trust the politician no more. We can't trust the media. The last video I did on this ex-Speaker of the House from Alabama, it took 2 days. I went live with it. But it took then there were 2 days before that video to be on my list of videos I did. And I checked on her. The thing saying processing. So I guess somebody in the Alabama, that's familiar with the dude, somebody reported my video, man. Somebody reported my video. I'm like, come on, I'm just speaking what the article spoke on. Yeah, somebody reported my video on that done. Alabama Speaker of the House convicted. Yeah. How it is, man. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's nasty around here. Nasty. Look at the coronavirus update from the president now. They have one by every day. Why everybody who up there seem like they be in a disagreement? Like they ain't on the same script. The president said something, then the CDC, the spokesperson dude come out there and said something. Then that lady come out there and said something. The vice president come out there and said and they said something different every single time. Like the one they had Friday. It's a shame when the president come out there and say, "Hey y'all, it's Good Friday, so y'all be nice." That's crazy. And then one of the things the president had said, I had to respond to that. He said the gas are real low. In some places, the gas is like $1.45 a gallon. He said, maybe that haven't happened since the 1950s. So on the thing I was wrong, I said, "No, Mr. President. We had gas at 99 cents a gallon and during 1999. Gas didn't go up until 2001 when the World Trade Center was attacked. That one gas went up and just kept on going up. It went from 120 some to 150 some. We up into $2. Then it reached, I know down here it reached $3. In some places in the United States, it reached up to $4 to $5 a gallon. They're really, really nasty around here, man. I understand. I'm gonna read this article right here about how Boris Johnson was discharged from the hospital, and now he on house arrest. Not house arrest, but house quarantine. Then they say he ready to go back to the office. So if he still have COVID-19, why let him go home to his pregnant fiance? They said British Prime Minister Boris Johnson expressed his gratitude to the staff of the National Health Service for saving his life when his treatment of coronavirus could have gone either way, as the UK on Sunday became the fourth European country to surpass 10,000 virus-related deaths. I got another question to ask. We'll go off topic a little bit. You know how they be showing the scenes at the hospital when some people just got out of ICU for the coronavirus, and you see the nurses and the doctors clapping for them? You see they actually do that every once in a while. I'm beginning to think, as I said earlier, it might be a few cases of COVID-19. In a minute they said, but why show such a celebration for one person in the hospital, and you don't show a celebration for other people who survived the COVID-19, who've been released from ICU? Just a question I wanted to ask. It said, dressed in a suit and looking and sounding related assured, Johnson said in a video posted on Twitter after his discharge from St. Thomas Hospital in London that it was hard to find the words to express his depth or gratitude to his NHS for saving his life. No question. I still said Boris Johnson was a chess piece put on the board of life. They used him to be the face of the UK. They said he got COVID-19. Because they were saying, oh, he was the highest leader in the world to get it. I thought in early March that the Prime Minister of Canada and his wife had COVID-19. See, the media can't keep their lies straight. They said he was the first leader of of a country to get COVID-19. First thing I said, no, dude from Canada got it. They had their lies. They forget what they said, and they expect you to forget. No, I ain't forget. They said he listed a number of frontline staff members who cared for him during his week-long stay at St. Thomas Hospital in London, but singled out 2 nurses who stood by his bedside for 48 hours when things could have gone either way. Come on. You know 2 nurses ain't really stand beside no bedside for 2 days? The shift ain't up to 12 hours. These in the United States, the shift ain't up to 12 hours the most for the nurses. They go home. But he's saying they were by his bedside for 2 days. They're standing there. Come on. I think he exaggerated a whole lot. The Prime Minister said the nurses he identified as Jenny from New Zealand, South Island, and Lewis from Portugal were the reason that in the end my body did start to get enough oxygen. Because for every seconds of the night they were watching and they was thinking, they was canning and making the intervention I needed. He said, so that is how I also know that across this country, 24 hours a day, for every second, for every hour, there are hundreds of thousands of NHS staff who are acting with the same care and thoughts and precision as Jenny and Lewis. He said after his release from the hospital, Johnson made his way to Sarkweek, the Prime Minister's country retreat northwest of London, and on the advice of his medical team, won't be returning to work immediately, his office said in a statement. It's unclear what involvement Johnson will have in the weeks anticipating his intent, so the nationwide lockdown the Prime Minister announced on March the 23rd in response to the worldwide virus pandemic. He said Johnson, 55, was the first world leader. Like again I said, I thought it was the Prime Minister of Canada was the first world leader to have the virus. His COVID-19 symptoms included a cough and a fever. After the first were described as mild, he worked from home during his first days of self-isolation. But he was admitted to St. Thomas on April the 5th. But man, how in the world in 7 days you're in ICU? 7 days ago you were in ICU. Now you're at home. Like I said earlier, Boris Johnson was a plant. Tom Hanks was a plant. Kevin Durant, a plant. The Issa, whatever his name is, the black actor, was a plant. The best way to scare people is how they doing celebrity people who they admire or who they are fan or just say they got the same disease. If you don't put no face on it, people ain't gonna take it serious. Like I said earlier, if I was Tom Hanks and I'm just recovering from COVID-19, I'm not going to New York. Would you? My two people, if you feel like responding, would you go to the epicenter of the so-called New York to do a show when you just recovering from COVID-19? I might be selfish. I might be just only concerned about myself. God damn it. I ain't going to no doing New York. I'm not going to New York at all. Yeah, here go the thing. They were talking about Tom Hanks, guest host on the doing Saturday Night Live. They said many TV shows have been delayed or profoundly altered due to the coronavirus pandemic. But Saturday Night Live isn't just a show. They said for more than 40 years, it been a chronic of American life. Whether it's funny or unfunny, good or bad, the series reliable offers the interpretation of history as it unfolds. And with the history unfolding very rapidly at the moment, the show returned last night featuring enduringly low-tech sketches the cast recorded at their home. Felt incredible welcome. Even seeing the signature opening credits, not featuring the cast in their house, no, an apartment rather than on the street of New York, with Ollie performing. He and his wife, after Rita, was among the very first celebrities to announce they had been diagnosed with COVID-19. The face of COVID-19, Tom Hanks. A lot of people love Tom Hanks movies. There's a bunch of them I like. Saving Private Ryan, Forrest Gump. There's more. So why not bring out Tom Hanks at the face of COVID-19? So on March the 22nd, Hanks announced social media that 2 weeks after the onset of the symptoms, the couple was feeling better. He quote, "I have been the celebrity in the coal mine for the coronavirus," said Hank in his opening monologue. "And ever since being diagnosed, I have been more like American Dad than ever before. Since no one wants to be around me very long, I make people uncomfortable." Hanks also tackled the chance to the show. "Would it be weird to see sketches without bit sets and costume?" He said, "Sure, but will it make you laugh? It's Saturday Night Live. There'll be some good stuff and maybe one or two stinkers." Finally, he thanked all of his workers who are supporting the nation through the crisis. "We are going to thank our hospital workers, the first responders, and all the helpers, the supermarket stockers, the people who deliver our food, the people who are making take out for us," said Hanks. "The men and women who are keeping this country going at a time when we need them more than ever before." I want to ask that question too. I know I've seen this somewhere, but are they trying to see in some of these countries, some of these companies, that they don't need human workers in that position? Are they setting up to show, setting up that AI in replacement of some of these human workers? What better way to set up the AI system in some of these companies by making people work from home, furloughing them, laying them off? You can go ahead and set up the AI all around the country, and nobody can be the wise guy. Who could go in the building beside the security and the people, the CEO and stuff like that? The workers. No, my employee ain't gonna be able to go in there and say, "Hey, I work in this on this floor." And nah, go away. When all this is over with, all them important people who think they're important in this corporate world might be out of a job. They might be placed by a computer. Yeah. In the car industry, a lot of their work are computer workers. They just need somebody there to fix on the machine. They still have people in other departments doing minor things, but the computer won't take over that. I wouldn't be surprised that the AI will be the new recession at the door. I mean at the front desk. And down here where I stay, at one hospital, they laying some of the staff off or furloughing them. And we're in a pandemic. Why would this hospital start laying people off? That's a good question, right? This is not a conspiracy. This is not something that you. This is not something you'll think they'll be doing during a pandemic. I know if I was the mayor of this joint city, I'd be like, hey, the hell y'all laying nurses and them off for? We're in a pandemic. You know why they can't answer that question? Worry about the bottom dollars. They had the nerve to release a statement saying the reason we laying these nurses and doctors off because with the stay at home thing, and they're saying with this pandemic only treat the people who necessary, people who are close to dying. So they say they're losing money because they can't do ordinary surgery. They can't charge Medicare or they can't charge your insurance company. They said that's the reason they're laying people off. But if I'm not mistaken, then they also said hospitals and other places receiving grants. You're gonna tell me my thought process was places like hospitals and these Fortune 500 companies make hundreds to $500 million a year. And y'all laying people off? You think about it. You see these companies making in the billions a year, billions of dollars in 1 year. Are the ones in the hundreds of millions of dollars in 1 year? You tell me they can't afford to keep their people running? Nope. There's some people saying the new world order. They're shipping in the AIs. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong. I'm thinking they're shipping in the AIs to replace some of these people at their job. So they said right now, 1/4 for the United States trying to draw unemployment. I know some people gonna be happy to draw them checks for a little while and all this stuff. But as soon as this junk over, you better hope you still have a job to go back to. And you're not being placed by AI. You see that commercial all the time when Carmen be doing that video talking about welcome to AI. I think Queen Latifah also has something to do with that company. Be saying something about AI. They're not working on artificial intelligence for nothing, but they can just be sitting back in a lab. They're working on the artificial intelligence so they can replace some of these jobs and they don't have to pay the employees. All the people being laid off who got these important jobs, like the job I work at, is like, you know, I'm not saying they're not, in the works of replace the employees, but right now, ain't nobody at the job being laid off. And this is a warehouse job, physical labor. They hiring people. Throughout this pandemic, the job I working at, they were looking to hire 150 people. They put that announcement in March. People, just watch out, man. Y'all need to do some research or something to see what's going on in the company. Or you need to choose another career path. I know you know the pandemic going on, a lot of people being laid off, but they just 1/4 of the country. 3/4 of the country is still working. And them places that are working, put an application there too. Cover your behind. Like my cousin, he started working at this place. They laid him off. So I told him about the job I worked at. I told him, I said, hey, they hiring, man, go out there and get it. He went there. He told me, yeah, I'll be good, Today, they called me back after this layoff. I said, cool. But more important, I said, I wouldn't want to work in no job that lay me off and they make up in the billions to the hundreds of millions of dollars a year. You know why these people get laid off? They get laid off because the company don't want to mess up their bottom line. Every company, every one of these Fortune 500 companies got a amount of money they're supposed to make. So in order to make that money, they got to let people off. They have the money to pay y'all, but they ain't really dipping their own doing personal accounts. The money that's supposed to go to the shareholders and stuff like that. They ain't really dipping to that. Hell no, y'all ain't that important. The shareholders are the ones that are important. The people on the board, the ones are important. That president not bring in the CEO and all them people that right amount of money on the board and on the trustee and on the shareholders. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna fire his butt, replace him with someone else. This is what I learned when I was in the military. When I was in the Navy, it's saying always, and it's still true to everything. Shit rolls downhill. With that being said, people don't understand what I'm saying. When I say shit roll downhill, it means the people at the top get the information, and the people at the bottom is the one who get affected by it. Thank you for watching the video. I need to look into y'all company to see what's going on. You need to find out that Monday you might need to call up there. I'm sure they got somebody working, a secretary or personal assistant. Y'all need to find out there. Call up there and say, hey, are we getting our job back after this? So y'all need to call up there and ask them, we getting our job back. You need to know before you can move on to another company. Because when this is over with, and this job saying, well, we ain't going to call nobody back. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be nasty out there. Right now, the reason y'all getting this boost in the unemployment, because they don't want y'all to tie their junk up. Because they know y'all saying y'all can't afford this, y'all can't take care of y'all family. Shit, some people will bust through them windows and get that stuff, but they need. They're going to ride and just take it. Yeah, they will. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you like what you see, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Like, hit the notification bell, and hit the share button. You know, if you can, share. And I'll talk to you later. For those who celebrate, those who is Christian, happy Easter. You know, who celebrate Christian. As a Christian, happy Easter to you. I'll talk to you later.